Archangel Michael says, "This is urgent. A trap has been set. You are about to lose your peace, your light, your divine inheritance if you do not listen right now. Heaven has seen what has been happening behind your back. You have been surrounded by energies pretending to be your allies, pretending to love you, pretending to wish you well, but they are whispering in the shadows trying to turn your heart away from God's timing." Michael says, "Do not panic, beloved, because God has already seen this before it began. Nothing that happens now is a surprise to heaven. What seems like a sudden attack or a strange delay is only the unmasking of those who were pretending to stand for you while secretly trying to take what was meant for you. The trap is invisible to human eyes, but heaven has exposed it before you fall into it." Michael says, "The moment you started rising, the moment you began healing, the moment you finally said, 'I trust you, God,' darkness panicked. Those who once ignored you suddenly started showing interest. Those who never supported you suddenly started watching you, copying you, or trying to distract you. Do you know why? Because light attracts attention even from shadows. The enemy knows that one wrong step of discouragement, one wrong agreement with fear can make you surrender your promise. That's the trap. Not a physical one, but emotional and spiritual. They want you to lose your faith, to give up before your breakthrough appears. But you must not. You are closer than ever. And heaven has positioned Archangel Michael himself to guard you. Michael says he has drawn his sword of light not to harm but to separate you from anything that intends to steal your joy, your love, your future. He says you are safe but you must remain aware. The trap is subtle. It comes as doubt, guilt, self-blame, or exhaustion. It can come as someone trying to convince you that you are not enough or that you are alone. Michael says those are lies. You are not alone. You were never alone. Every prayer you whispered, every tear you shed, every night you thought nobody heard you, heaven recorded it all. God has not forgotten you. Michael says someone has been testing your faith. You might feel like things are falling apart, like you're losing control, like you are about to lose something or someone precious. But what you don't see is that God is removing what cannot stay with you in your divine elevation. What feels like loss is divine protection. Sometimes God allows people or situations to exit so that you can see what is true. The trap was not meant to destroy you. It was meant to reveal what was never meant for you. Heaven is not punishing you. Heaven is promoting you. Michael is showing a vision of you standing in a circle of light while dark figures whisper outside that light trying to confuse you. But you are untouchable when you stay inside the circle of faith. Every time you pray, you expand that circle. Every time you forgive, you strengthen it. Every time you trust, you make it impenetrable. The enemy knows this, so they try to get you to react in anger, fear, or hopelessness. That's why Michael says, stay calm. Do not answer every insult. Do not chase every rumor. Do not explain yourself to people who already decided to misunderstand you. Let God fight this one. Beloved, the reason this is happening now is because your destiny is entering a new phase. There is a major divine transaction happening in the spiritual realm. Heaven is transferring blessings, titles, positions, and responsibilities. Your name has been mentioned in divine meetings. Archangel Michael was present when God declared your next assignment. That's why the opposition suddenly increased. It's confirmation that you're stepping into something monumental. The enemy doesn't fight what doesn't threaten it. You have become a threat to darkness simply by existing in truth. Michael says, do not fear what is happening around you. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are covered. The trap may look intimidating, but God has already reversed it. Those who said it will walk into it themselves. You are safe. Your home is safe. Your finances, your mind, your heart, all safe under divine order. But Michael needs you to do something. Trust completely. When you trust God beyond logic, heaven releases miracles beyond measure. You may be tempted to rush, to confront, or to panic. But Michael says, stand still. The divine timeline is already in motion. If you move too soon, you'll interrupt the unfolding. Your task now is to protect your peace. The trap cannot destroy what is guarded by divine calmness. When you refuse to panic, the enemy loses control. The moment you stop reacting, the attack collapses. God is not testing your strength. He is showing you how much you've already grown. Michael says that in the coming hours or days, you might feel strange sensations like sudden sadness or anxiety for no reason. That's not yours. That's the energy of the trap trying to enter your field. When you feel that, stop and pray. I release all that is not mine, I return it to light. I am protected. And you will feel peace returning. Every time you speak that truth, Michael strengthens your shield. You don't need to fight in fear. You need to stand in faith. You are being led to something extraordinary. Heaven has seen your struggles, your patience, your long waiting. God says you were never forgotten. The timing was divine. What's arriving now will make every tear worth it. The same people who doubted you will witness your restoration. The same voices that whispered against you will fall silent in awe. The trap was only the last attempt to block your blessing, but now it's too late. The seal of heaven has already been placed over your destiny. Michael is smiling now because he knows you will overcome this. He says, tell them to breathe. Breathe deeply, beloved. You are not losing anything that belongs to you. You are only losing illusions. You are being purified, refined, prepared for the greatest chapter of your life. The energy around you may feel heavy, but that's because old energies are leaving. Don't cling to them. Let them go in peace. The lighter you become, the faster you rise. God says, I am your defender. You don't need to explain your innocence. Your silence will speak for you. You don't need to chase validation. Divine justice will reveal your truth. You don't need to fear the unknown. The unknown is where I have hidden your next miracle. Every delay, every rejection, every closed door, it wasn't punishment, it was protection. Heaven knows the full story that you cannot see. Michael says, I am walking beside you. Sometimes he will appear through a song, a sudden breeze, a flickering light, or a random message that resonates deeply. Those are his signs. He is reminding you that heaven is actively working behind the scenes. The trap is already dismantled, and what was meant to destroy you will now elevate you. The very situation that seemed impossible will become your testimony. You are being prepared to receive something bigger than what you prayed for. That's why this pressure feels intense. Pressure always comes before promotion. The spiritual world recognizes your potential even when humans don't. Michael says, heaven doesn't choose perfect people. It chooses willing hearts. You have been chosen because of your heart, not your past. Every scar, every failure, every loss, it all became your qualification. Do not fear the unknown days ahead. There is divine order unfolding. You are divinely timed, protected, and guided. Michael says, you are walking through fire, but the fire will not burn you. It will refine you. Your blessings are not late. They are aligning. Everything that seemed scattered is being gathered. Every broken connection is being healed in truth. Every injustice is being balanced by divine justice. The people who plotted your downfall will soon be confused by your elevation. They will wonder how you survived what was meant to destroy you. The truth is, you didn't survive. You transformed. You became unshakable because you realized God was your only foundation. That realization broke the enemy's power completely. The trap is now powerless because you no longer operate from fear. You operate from faith. Michael says that tonight heaven is reassigning angels to surround your environment. There will be sudden peace in your home. You may notice unexpected breakthroughs, restored communication, or divine opportunities appearing out of nowhere. That's not luck. That's divine intervention. God is moving through people, through situations, through synchronicities to lead you where you belong. Do not resist what leaves your life now. Some doors must close for divine replacements to enter. You might not understand everything now, but trust that nothing leaves without purpose. What's coming is far greater. The trap was meant to distract you, but it will now direct you to destiny. The pain will transform into power and confusion will become clarity. Michael says softly, "You are loved, deeply, unconditionally, eternally loved." The angels are not disappointed in you. God is not angry with you. Heaven is proud of how you kept believing even when everything seemed against you. That's why divine favor is being multiplied over your life. You will soon see evidence, signs, blessings, divine alignments that prove you were never forgotten. This message is not to scare you, but to awaken you. The trap loses power when you are aware. Awareness is light, and light dissolves darkness. From now on, walk with your head high. Speak with kindness, but set boundaries. Pray before decisions. Trust your intuition. It's heaven whispering through your heart. You will be guided step by step. God says, "My child, you are safe. Nothing will go wrong with you. I am with you even now. The storm is not against you. It's clearing your path. The delay is not rejection. It's redirection. You are entering divine flow. Let go of fear and keep moving in faith. What's coming will make you cry tears of gratitude." Archangel Michael stands beside you, his wings surrounding you in blue flame light. You are untouchable in that light. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. The trap is broken. The plan of heaven stands. You are safe. You are chosen. You are loved. And soon the whole world will see what heaven already knows. Your story was never about loss. It was always about resurrection. God will be with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him because what's ahead is far more beautiful than what's behind. Heaven is moving right now. Stay still, stay faithful, and let the miracle unfold. Archangel Michael speaks with the sound of thunder and light. His voice echoing through the realms unseen yet deeply felt in your soul. "My beloved one," he begins. "This message is not ordinary. This is urgent. A trap has been set. You are about to lose something very dear. But before it happens, heaven intervenes." His voice trembles with divine authority and deep compassion. For this is a moment where your destiny is at a crossroads, and every choice you make now will determine what remains and what is lost forever. The air around you feels charged. And though you may not see the angels, they are gathered around you, holding their wings in front of you like a shield. They know what is unfolding behind the scenes, plans laid in secret, voices whispering lies, and energy working to pull something precious out of your hands. But you are not defenseless, for heaven has seen the trap before you even stepped into it. That is why this message has reached you at this exact moment. It's not coincidence. It's divine timing. Michael says, "Child of light, you must not ignore this. Someone close to you, someone who smiles in your face, has already placed the pieces of this trap. They are hoping that you remain blind, that you trust too easily, that your heart remains open enough for them to enter and take what they came for. But heaven has drawn a line now. You have been chosen for something far greater. And this trap will not succeed if you awaken now. You may feel drained lately, uncertain why things suddenly go wrong without reason. Maybe your plans fall apart right before they're completed. Or money seems to vanish from places you didn't expect. Perhaps your peace is stolen by strange anxiety or sudden arguments that come out of nowhere. These are not accidents. They are ripples of an invisible hand trying to move what belongs to you. And yet every time they tried, Archangel Michael stood in the way, shielding what you could not see, holding back the energy that could have taken more. But now, beloved, the trap is being activated, and you must be aware. God is whispering through Michael, I will not allow you to lose what I gave you. But you must open your eyes. You must pray. This is the hour when faith becomes your sword and discernment your armor. You are not fighting people. You are fighting deception. You are facing a test designed to shake your trust. But heaven already knows your heart and your strength. This message arrives because your angels believe you will rise. Michael continues, someone is about to offer you something that seems like help, but it's bait. They will come with words of comfort or promises of opportunity, but behind those words lies a snare. They want to lure you into a choice that looks harmless but leads to great loss. I have seen it and I am sent to warn you. He breathes deeply and you can almost feel the rush of wind from his wings. You are not alone, I stand beside you. Do not sign what feels wrong. Do not answer the call that drains your peace. Do not trust the one who demands a quick decision. Take everything before God in prayer before acting. And I promise you, the trap will crumble in front of them. You were marked for divine protection the moment you came into this world. Every attempt against you must first pass through the permission of heaven. And heaven has said, not this time. The reason this message is so urgent is that your timeline is about to shift dramatically. Something is being decided in the spirit world and the enemy is rushing to interfere before it manifests. But Archangel Michael has drawn his sword. He has declared enough. The energy that tried to confuse you will break. The fog will lift. The truth will emerge even if it shocks you. You may feel isolated right now as if the world is silent while you carry unseen battles. But listen carefully. Heaven has been speaking through signs. The repeated numbers, the sudden chills, the dreams that feel too real. They are messages of preparation. You are being equipped for revelation. Something hidden is about to be revealed. And though it may hurt at first, it will free you. You will realize who was standing with you and who was pretending to. And in that revelation, you will no longer lose what was never meant to be lost. Michael says softly, your losses have taught you how to discern. Your pain has refined your faith. You have cried out for protection, and those tears reached heaven. I was there. I saw you when you whispered, God, please don't let them hurt me again. I heard that prayer and it moved the heavens. And now that prayer has come due. This warning is heaven's answer. What you are about to lose, beloved, is not a punishment. It is an exposure. If something leaves your life soon after this message, understand it was part of the trap. God is removing the bait so you cannot be caught. He is cutting cords you were never meant to be tied to. And when you feel something suddenly end, do not panic. The angels are moving swiftly to protect your destiny. Archangel Michael says, if something breaks apart, let it go. If someone walks away, don't chase them. I am redirecting your path toward safety. You must stay still when the storm shakes. You must trust even when logic screams otherwise, because what you cannot see is that heaven is rearranging your story to bring you the breakthrough that was blocked by this trap. Every delay, every disappointment was a diversion designed to push you away from your calling. But now the divine clock has struck the hour of awakening. Heaven says, enough of being targeted. Enough of being manipulated. My child will stand in victory. Michael's wings shine brighter now. He continues, the trap was emotional, too. They wanted you to doubt your intuition, to silence your spirit's voice. But God made you sensitive for a reason. You can feel truth before you see it. You can sense danger before it speaks. That is your divine gift. Use it. The next few days are crucial. When something feels off, it is. When you feel peace, move forward. Follow peace. It is the compass of heaven. You are surrounded by divine warriors right now. They are sealing your home, guarding your mind, and purifying your atmosphere. That sudden sense of heaviness you felt, it wasn't your imagination. The enemy tried to enter your space through fear, but Michael's army has already begun the cleansing. You may feel lighter soon, even without reason. That's because heaven is cleaning the spiritual air around you. There will be a moment soon when something small goes missing or a plan changes at the last minute. Don't get upset. That's divine redirection. It's heaven's hand moving you away from the edge of the trap. You might not realize it immediately, but later you'll look back and say, that delay saved me. Michael says, the one who set this trap believes you are unaware. But God is 10 steps ahead. Every move they make is being reversed. Every secret they spoke behind your back will become their own exposure. What they meant for harm will become the stage for your elevation. You will not lose your blessing. You will witness the transfer. The one who tried to take it will watch it multiply in your hands instead. The days ahead will carry moments of confusion, but within that confusion will rise your discernment. You will suddenly understand why certain doors were closed. You will realize that God wasn't rejecting you. He was redirecting you. The trap was meant to block your purpose, but it's collapsing as you read this. Michael is lifting his sword now, and the light from it is cutting through cords of fear and confusion. I command, he says, that every false alliance around you be exposed. I command that every mask falls. I command that truth be revealed before this week ends and heaven echoes his command. That's why this message reached you now. It aligns with the very hour of spiritual confrontation. The enemy is panicking, beloved. They can feel the light breaking through. That's why they're rushing. They want you to react in fear, to say something you shouldn't, or to make a move in anxiety. Don't stay still and pray. Heaven is moving faster than you realize. What they meant to take, God is multiplying behind the scenes. Michael says, I will stand beside your bed as you sleep tonight. I will guard your dreams, for that's where the enemy tries again when you rest. But I will not allow intrusion. I will fill your dreams with light, you will wake up refreshed and protected. You are safe. Beloved. Though this message carries urgency, it also carries divine assurance. You will not lose what is meant for you. Heaven has spoken. Your destiny is not fragile. It is fortified. The trap they set will turn into a lesson that empowers you. What they plan to destroy will become your testimony. Soon you will see signs, an unexpected call, a sudden cancellation, or a strange pause that stops you from doing something. When that happens, thank God, immediately. That's the moment the trap falls apart. Archangel Michael's sword is not only cutting through spiritual deception, it's cutting through the illusion. Archangel Michael says, this is urgent. A trap has been set. You are about to lose your peace. Your faith, your stability unless you stop, listen, and open your heart right now. The forces that have tried to confuse you are moving faster than ever. And heaven is sending this message in divine timing so that you can awaken before the enemy completes his illusion. Michael stands beside you with his sword of light drawn, surrounding you with the golden fire of truth. He says, Child of God, listen to me carefully. You are not alone. You have been watched, guided, and protected even when you felt completely abandoned. But now the time to act in faith is now. A trap has been laid not to destroy your body, but to capture your mind in fear, in doubt, and in exhaustion. You must not let that happen. You've been feeling something strange, lately, like something heavy is pressing on your spirit, as if something invisible is trying to pull you down into hopelessness. That's not your imagination. The spiritual world is shifting and the forces of light and darkness have been battling over your destiny. Heaven has been patient with you, but this moment is different. This is a divine alert from God through Michael to save you from a coming storm that isn't meant to destroy you, but to awaken you to who you truly are. You are a chosen soul marked by God for a purpose far greater than you imagine. That's why you've been tested. That's why you've been hurt. And that's why certain people suddenly turned against you. It wasn't coincidence. It was the trap beginning to form. But God says, do not fear. I am with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you if you keep your trust in me. Michael stands guard tonight, his wings spread wide over your life. He's seen the plans whispered against you. Someone somewhere has been trying to drain your light by manipulating your emotions through false promises, half-truths, and guilt. They want to make you doubt your worth. But God's light is breaking through their deception. What they meant for harm, heaven will turn into divine justice. Michael is whispering to your spirit now, urging you to rise above the confusion. You don't have to understand every detail. You only have to believe that God is working behind the scenes. You may not see it, but the trap that was meant for you is already being exposed. The one who said it is now being confronted by the angels. Their plans are falling apart because you chose to listen to this message. You answered heaven's call. That simple act of obedience, reading these words, is a form of divine protection. You've been standing on sacred ground without realizing it. Every tear you cried recently was recorded in heaven's book. God heard the silent screams you gave when you thought no one cared. But Archangel Michael says, we were there, we were listening. You are about to witness how close God has always been to you. The trap that was meant to take your peace away will end up becoming the very reason you discover your divine power. You will see how every delay was protection, how every rejection was redirection. There is no mistake in your life that can separate you from God's mercy. But this is the moment you must not give up. The enemy's final attempt is to convince you that you are losing something. But in truth, God is helping you shed what no longer serves your purpose. You may lose people, positions, or plans, but never God's hand. That is the secret Archangel Michael wants you to remember. God will never allow you to lose what was meant for your destiny. You are safe. You are guided. And you are being prepared for a breakthrough that has been written since before you were born. Heaven is in motion, aligning every event, every conversation, every door. Even the delays are divine. Don't panic when something is removed suddenly. It means the angels are rearranging the pieces so that you can step into the right season. What's coming next is sacred. It cannot be rushed or stolen. Michael says, someone near you is pretending to care, but their intentions are not pure. Don't fear them. They cannot harm you because you are surrounded by divine fire. Their lies will soon fall apart. You may notice strange coincidences or sudden moments of clarity in the coming days. This is heaven revealing the truth piece by piece. You are not crazy for feeling what you feel. You are spiritually sensitive, awakened, and chosen for this very time. That's why darkness tries so hard to distract you. But you are winning by standing in faith, by refusing to let your heart be poisoned by bitterness or fear. That is your weapon. Love, prayer, and faith in God's timing. When you feel anxious, close your eyes and call on Archangel Michael. See his blue flame of protection surrounding you, burning away every lie and fear. Whisper, God, I trust you. Every time you do, you destroy a chain that once bound you. Michael says, you've been walking under spiritual warfare disguised as ordinary problems, unexplained exhaustion, sudden sadness, misunderstandings, but all of it is being lifted now. The light around you is intensifying because heaven has chosen to intervene. You were never meant to fight this alone. Every prayer you ever whispered was a call to arms in heaven. You may not see the angels, but they are right beside you, defending your home, your peace, and your destiny. God is watching how you respond to this message. He is waiting for your faith to rise again. He knows how hard it's been for you to trust after being betrayed, after being abandoned, after being made to feel unworthy. But he says, my child, I never left you. Even when you felt lost, I was guiding you. Even when you cried alone, I was holding you. You have been misunderstood not because you are wrong but because you carry divine truth. The light inside you disturbs those who are not ready to face their own shadows, but do not dim your light to make others comfortable. You were born to stand out, to shine, and to remind others that God's grace is real. A trap was indeed set, but it's already being dismantled by the hands of angels. The one who dug the pit will fall into it themselves. What was spoken against you in secret will now be revealed publicly as false. Heaven's justice is moving swiftly, and no lie can stand against divine truth. God is rebalancing the scales. You are entering a season where everything that was taken from you unjustly will return multiplied. The pain you endured is becoming the seed for your divine promotion. You may not understand it yet, but you will soon see that every loss was a lesson wrapped in disguise. Michael's message grows softer now. His voice becomes tender. He says, do not be afraid of tomorrow. It will not bring disaster. It will bring revelation. The darkness you sense is simply the last shadow before dawn. The enemy tries hardest before a breakthrough. When you feel weary, that's when you are closest to victory. Heaven is closer than you think. You are being surrounded right now by divine energy, by peace that surpasses understanding. If you feel warmth as you read this, it's not your imagination. It's the touch of an angel on your heart. It's the reminder that you are loved beyond measure and that nothing, not even fear, can separate you from the love of God. Your mind may tell you it's too late, but heaven says you are right on time. You may think you lost everything, but God says, I'm rebuilding it better. You may think you've been forgotten, but Michael says, we've been preparing your blessing behind the veil. Soon, the same people who doubted you will witness the divine favor rising over your life. You won't need to explain yourself. Your blessings will speak louder than any words. The storm you went through was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to teach you endurance, strength, and clarity. You now know what real love, faith, and peace feel like. You now know that not everyone who smiles is a friend. And not everyone who walks away is an enemy. You are wiser, stronger, and spiritually awakened. Michael says to hold tight to prayer. Even when you don't feel like it, even when the words don't come, just whisper, God, I trust you. Those 3 words are your shield. They summon angels instantly. They shatter fear and open doors where none already prepared. Tonight at 12:12 a.m. your story changes. Heaven has already declared congratulations. Now it is your moment to receive it. Type Amen in the comments if you receive this blessing. Share this message with faith because someone close to you also needs to hear it. And stay with me till the very end because what I will reveal next will keep your heart burning with hope and expectation. My beloved child, let your heart be still and your ears open. For what I am about to tell you carries the fragrance of heaven. Tonight, exactly at 12:12 a.m., a door that has been locked for so long is opening for you. The angels are already standing by, preparing to deliver what has been stored in the treasure rooms of God with your name engraved upon it. This is not chance, not accident, but a divine appointment that cannot be postponed or cancelled. You have waited. You have prayed. You have endured storms that others never even saw. And tonight, your waiting collides with heaven's timing. Child of destiny, do you realize why heaven chose 12:12? Because it is the number of divine completion, the hour where cycles end and new ones begin. Midnight marks endings, but it also births beginnings. At 12:12, as the old clock strikes and time folds into silence, heaven will release a miracle so sudden that you will not have words to explain it. You will only know in your heart that it came directly from God. Beloved, this is why you were not meant to scroll past this message. For it was written into the story of your life that you would hear this exact voice reminding you of the promise. I see the angels gathering around your home. They are carrying scrolls of light, each sealed with the golden signature of God. On one scroll is your name written with fire that cannot be erased. On another scroll are the promises that were delayed, the blessings that felt stolen, the joy that was hidden behind layers of sorrow. And tonight, those scrolls are being delivered straight into your life. You will see signs, a sudden phone call, a door opening, a breakthrough that comes without explanation. These are not coincidences. They are heaven's language. My beloved child, you have been tested by silence. But silence is not denial. God has been preparing your miracle in hidden places like a seed buried deep in soil, waiting for the perfect season to rise. Tonight at 12:12 a.m., that seed bursts into harvest. The breakthrough that felt impossible will walk into your house, not with noise, but with peace. And when it comes, you will know without doubt that heaven remembered you. Do not be discouraged by what you see around you now. Darkness always deepens just before the dawn. But heaven is whispering over your name. Congratulations. Not tomorrow, not someday far away, but tonight. A sudden miracle means unexpected joy, unstoppable favor, unimaginable blessings. What you thought was lost will be restored. What you thought was closed will open. What you thought was finished will begin again. Stay till the end of this message. For every word is a thread of light woven into your destiny. And as you hear these words, open your heart wide. Because tonight you are not just listening, you are receiving. This is not just a prophecy. This is a delivery. The heavens are pouring a sudden miracle into your house at 12:12 a.m. And when it comes, no one will take it away from you. Type Amen in the comments if you feel heaven touching your spirit right now. Share this with faith so another heart will not miss their moment. Stay connected because what unfolds next will take your breath away. My beloved child, tonight is not ordinary. It carries the breath of heaven and the sound of a miracle about to be born. When the clock touches 12:12 a.m., the universe itself will pause to honor what God is sending into your house. You have been asking, waiting, crying, hoping. But tonight, waiting turns into receiving. The silence you once felt will be broken by the arrival of blessings that will not only touch your hands, but will also overflow into every corner of your life. This is why heaven made sure you are here reading, listening, and not skipping because your miracle is written into this very moment. Beloved, imagine the angels as messengers of light, moving swiftly through the night sky, carrying packages sealed with God's authority. One carries peace you have longed for, another carries financial release, another carries restoration of relationships, and another carries healing of the unseen wounds in your heart. These angels have been dispatched with urgency, and at 12:12 a.m. they arrive at your door. Your house, your name, your life is their destination. When the miracle lands, you will feel it in your spirit first. Then you will see signs in your physical world confirming it was real. This is not imagination. This is heaven fulfilling a promise. Child of destiny, you have been through seasons where it seemed everyone else was receiving, but you were being overlooked. You saw doors close, people walk away, and dreams feel distant. But tonight, at 12:12 a.m., the unseen handwriting of God is rewriting your story. No longer overlooked, but chosen. No longer delayed, but accelerated. No longer waiting outside, but stepping in. You are about to step into the very blessings that others thought you could never hold. God has kept them safe until the perfect moment, and that moment is tonight. Listen carefully, because this is not about chance or luck. The number 12 carries heavenly meaning, authority, completion, and divine order. And here it comes, doubled 1212. That is heaven's way of stamping your life with confirmation. It means the season that was incomplete is now complete. The waiting that felt endless has reached its end. The tears you cried have been bottled. And tonight those bottles are poured out as rivers of joy. A sudden miracle is not just one blessing. It is a chain reaction that touches every area of your life. My beloved child, prepare your heart and your home. Whisper gratitude even before it happens. Say thank you to heaven before you see it with your eyes. Because faith is the bridge that allows the miracle to walk straight into your room. If you believe even now, you are already unlocking the door for angels to enter. Do not take lightly that you are hearing this now. Millions did not, but you did. That alone is a sign that heaven is focused on you. Beloved, tonight when the midnight hour shifts to 12:12, close your eyes and breathe deeply. In that silence, imagine a golden light filling your room. That light is not imagination. It is presence. It is the confirmation that heaven is touching your life in real time. And when you wake tomorrow, things will begin to align in ways that will leave you amazed. Emails, calls, opportunities, messages, all carrying the fragrance of your miracle. This is your night and nothing can take it away. Stay till the end of this message, because heaven's voice is not done speaking to you. This is only the beginning of what you are about to receive. And as you hold on to this word, type Amen in the comments. Share this so that someone else may not miss their blessing, and prepare yourself for the sudden miracle written in your destiny. Tonight at 12:12, my beloved child, tonight carries a secret rhythm, a melody of heaven that only those who are chosen can hear. At exactly 12:12 a.m., when the world sleeps and silence covers the earth, a divine current begins to flow straight into your home. This current is not ordinary. It is charged with miracles, blessings, and breakthroughs written with your name in the book of destiny. You may think you have been forgotten, but tonight heaven is about to prove that you have been remembered all along. The reason you are here listening to these words is because God made sure this message would find you at the right time. Beloved, I see in the Spirit a table being prepared for you. On this table are things that were delayed. Contracts, letters, unexpected financial blessings, reconciliations, and healing you never thought would come. Angels are setting it before you, arranging it beautifully. And at 12:12 a.m., they will uncover the cloth and present it to you. This moment is not just a random hour. It is the midnight gate of heaven. And you, my child, have been chosen to pass through it and receive what generations before you prayed for but never saw. Child of light, you must understand that when God says sudden miracle, it means no effort of man, no strategy of the world, no plan of yours could bring it. It comes straight from the Father's heart. Tonight, your story bends toward light. Your path straightens and your name rises before the throne like incense. Heaven has called this night congratulations because your tears are about to be exchanged for laughter. You will wake tomorrow and realize that something invisible has shifted forever. Do not doubt what you are hearing now. The voice of heaven does not come to entertain you. It comes to prepare you. And this preparation is simple. Open your heart. Believe without question, and declare your faith with gratitude. Whisper, "Thank you," even now before the clock strikes. Gratitude is the magnet that pulls your miracle faster. When heaven sees your heart ready, the floodgates burst open and what was locked behind them comes rushing into your life. My beloved child, tonight when you stand under the midnight sky or sit quietly in your room, remember this.